So I'm going to have a quick nose around the basin here and explain what little information I know about it. This is the first arm. This is the busiest arm in terms of foot traffic. And of course this bridge here. And there's another extension to the bridge which takes you over this. Many years ago this was a covered dry dock, this will have been. And here it almost looks like it's a pathway running alongside the canal with those stones, and you can see it going off into this sort of, I say distance, a few hundred yards. That was a tramway that ran alongside the canal, the basin. And here is Mr. Murphy. What do you want? What do you want? Hello. Hello, fella. What are you doing? Hey, where's your mum? I know. What are you doing? We haven't got any. Haven't got any balls. No. Good boy. Good boy. So I'm just going to cross over to the other arm. Murphy's come to join me. Come on then. Murphy, one of the fundamental rules of this game is at some point, no, that's a camera, at some point you let go of the stick. Okay? Are you ready? Go. Where is it? Go. What Murphy likes to do is enjoy his control over the stick for a little while. So there's another tram line here, just where the dog is bounding around. And in fact it joins off. So you can see one goes down there to the side, runs alongside what was the covered dry dock. And the other one branches off. You can see where they split up there. Branches off and runs down here. Perhaps that's the original, one of the original ones. But yeah, you can see they've got limestone in there. So it's a genuine cargo. And you think if they're going to put a genuine cargo, that'll be a real vintage wagon from back in the day. And this arm had 3 boats on it when I arrived. And there are rings here. So there's loads of moorings. You can moor right down from the edge of the bridge all the way down. Tons and tons of boats can get in here. The canal's very wide here. If he's still pursuing me. The canal's very wide here. It looks like a winding hole, but it's not marked on my map, and so I wouldn't chance it personally, even though it looks like it could be. I was going to moor here myself, but I couldn't find a set of rings that fitted the boat, could I? He's absolutely adorable, to be honest. He's just he's full of enthusiasm. I've never seen him be aggressive or naughty, you know, snarly. He just seems to be a very good natured dog, which is brilliant. I think Di rescued him a few months ago, and from a rescue I mean, and still working on the old temperament, isn't she? One thing he's not very good at is coming back. Right, and here's where we cut through. You can cut through to the other arm here, and it is really cold. I mean, I've got fleece and woolen shirt on, and I am cold. It's definitely still cold. Right. So I'm going to have a quick look through here with my little guide dog, and we can have a quick look at the end. This is the physical end of this basin here. One of the good things about these spots back here, is the foot traffic. There won't be much foot traffic here. There's a short arm underneath that bridge off to the right. if you cut through here, you can still exit the basin. And Murphy's decided to join me again. I think he absolutely loves it here. Because it's more or less shut in, he can wander wherever he wants. But here we are. This is a little path through. Again, you can see the navigation in over there. There's a disused building here. Would have been involved with the loading of limestone in some way or other, but this leads out. And you could moor in here. Perfectly nice little mooring, probably super quiet, very little foot traffic, and you're tucked right out of the way. Just having a quick look up here. Not exactly a path, but obviously well trodden, so no harm done, etc. And there's a little exit as well, a little break in the wall for pedestrians. Now I've got to be a bit careful with Murphy, because cars can come down here occasionally. Come on. But I don't want him running. So, come on. This way. This way. Come on. So this is the footpath. And this leads to the pub back there. And obviously the main road there, which is why I'm keeping his nibs away from it. And there's some information boards. Come on, this way, Murphy. Some information boards. So this is Mr. Sattersfield's branch. So he's used to transship burnt lime. And there's some photos of it in its heyday. So it was already derelict in 1926. Full lime burning and full production early 20th century here. Lime burning sheds at the back, which would have been up here. Now transformed to housing. And this road here, this little road, track, whatever you want to call it, this carries on down towards the facilities. With the arm on its left, you can see. I'm going to go down this way, which is where the old tram tracks used to run. This is amazing. Bugsworth Basin, the last complete example of a canal and tramway interchange, where limestone and gritstone were brought for transportation onto their final destinations and buildings and so on. And built in 1796. Oh, the original basin in 1796 was found to be inadequate, and it was they added a new Brook Course branch, operational by 1841. Well. Here, of interest, in 1922 the final commercial load of limestone travelled down the complete length of the Peak Forest tramway, which is obviously this. And in July 1925 it was legally abandoned and all this rolling stock was removed for scrap. So it was derelict. It was derelict by 1925. I think in the late 60s they started to seriously renovate it. You can see the lines, the old tram lines were sunk in there. So you can see the basin has been turned into a local attraction, and it is really, really popular. The foot traffic is non-stop.